It must have been ninth grade. Ninth or 10th grade.
And this is 72,
Oh,
3?
yeah. And 71 maybe. And
Okay.
I had this English teacher, Miss Kopp, Kopp. Nice little old lady. Well, there was nothing wrong with her, but there was a lot of a lot of kids in the class were messed up. The great Bill Wildebeest, Bill Willoughby, went under the name of the Wildebeest, Charlie Semple, John Mingoya. These kids were just, they just, now, and I wasn't a leader, I was a follower. So Miss Kopp was a nice little old lady trying to teach us 9th or 10th grade English. And the Wildebeest, he had this brilliant idea. Now, you two guys are probably both too young to remember this. Do you remember the classic yellow lined piece of the pad?
Sure, like the legal pad?
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember that? Well, Bill Willoughby, how he decided or thought this was a good idea, he would take a complete full page. It was pretty thick. They weren't like paper thin slices. And he would crunch it up. Now, I have a piece of paper here in front of me. It would have been. This is about what it was.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
right. And he would
cardstock
right.
almost. Yeah,
he would crunch it up and shove it in his mouth.
Oh God! Why would he do that?
And he'd start chewing and chewing
in the middle of class
and chewing. Wait, it wasn't. There was an end game to it.
Oh,
so. Miss Kopp, at whatever point, she would be like, she'd be teaching us something about Hemingway. What's a great Hemingway novel? Moby Dick, right? She'd turn around and one of Hemingway's great novels, and she'd turn around to the blackboard, thus with her back completely turned, and at which point the wildebeest had now gnawed this thing into this disgusting, and he took it out of his mouth. No, he did not throw it at her.
Okay.
But he threw it at the blackboard.
Oh, that's even worse.
It was literal like paper mache.
Oh.
And it stopped. Well, the wildebeest was he was a trendsetter.
No.
Other kids, including myself, would start chewing them. So, give me another Ernest Hemingway novel.
Oh, geez, I'm blank. My mind is, yeah.
And so when she turned around, she goes, and the main character of Moby Dick, and she very Captain, whatever his name.
Captain Ahab.
Right. And all of a sudden, 6 of these glob balls. But here's the thing. And I felt bad for this woman, and she was used to this. She's like,
soldiered on.
She soldiered on. Eventually, she's like, would you stop? This is 9th grade. She said, will you stop throwing the goddamn things? But here was the thing. It was disgusting. But the thing that really amazed me was when you would go back to class. Now, don't forget this is just one period.
Right.
So other teachers and other classes would be in there. When you would go back to class, The next day, the glob balls were still they were still
No
remaining.
one's cleaning the board?
No one's cleaning the board. And there was little less and less room to write on it.
Oh, no.
Right. Oh, this last stop, Penn Station, the only place you could learn about the glob ball.